Hi, I'm Christian Guzman, and I approve of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast.
What is going on, people? Welcome back to the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. This is episode, like 109?
It is 109, mate, yeah.
Amazing, wonderful. We've got loads of things to discuss this week. But first things first, Mr. Stockton, how are you doing?
Before I get stuck into that, should we stop saying how many episodes we've done? Do you know what I mean? Like, we say it like we're proud of it, like, oh, it's episode 109.
I do genuinely forget, though, every single time how many we're on.
Why does it matter? Like, does Joe Rogan go, hey guys, welcome back to episode 2363? You know?
Right, okay, right. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to another episode of the Board Shorts and Banter podcast. Episode number, who gives a fuck? How's about that, Tom?
Yes,
God.
Perfect. No, but I do it as well. I say it every time. Oh, you mother...
Mate, I've just been out to go and get it, just to do that to you.
Do you know what it is, though? Why you've gone back to the white? She's like the old faithful, isn't she? You have a few weeks messing around with Rossi.
No.
No, like Lando Norris.
Lando, right? Tom, bro, Tom. Right, we're at that point in prep.
Right.
We might be having two.
Fair enough.
One of them might be white. One of them might be a Lando.
What's the most energy drinks full cans of Monster you've had in a day?
Right, it weren't Monster, it was Ghost, and it was at the Worlds last year in Boston. I think I had like 4 in a day. And Ghost knocks your socks off.
It does. It's like 200 milligrams of caffeine, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
But I don't know if you remember that time of year, but I literally went from Australia to the UK to Boston. So I was waking up at 1:30 in the morning, ready for the day.
Mad. 4 in a day. I think the maximum I've had is 3 Monsters.
It might be more.
That's rookie numbers for you, isn't it?
What, 3 monies?
Yeah.
When I used to PT, I'd start PTing at 5 in the morning, and by 11 I would have already had 2 or 3.
Jesus Christ, yeah, rookie numbers, yeah. Fuming, absolutely fuming. You asked me how I am, mate. I'm fuming. Do you know why?
Why could Tom be fuming?
Many reasons.
Have you found out that you've got an extremely rare fungal infection in your toe that only affects 1 in 350 million?
Not
Are
quite.
you the first person to get this fungal infection in your toe?
Yes.
All right.
I am the
Have you just found out that it's not normal to have 3 testicles?
Yes. Oh, for God's sake, no.
Am I close?
No, you're not close, mate. I drank caffeine the other day, didn't I?
Oh.
You saw it on my story. Jesus
yeah, I know, and then
Christ.
you've been trying to bloody give me the rest of your intro workout, you soft bastard.
Intra workout? It's got 150 milligrams of caffeine in it, that one thing. Did you know that?
Of course I did.
No, you didn't. Come on.
Yes, I did.
Why is there caffeine in it? I just bought it. I was like, yeah, it's just carbs and a
Tom,
bit of electrolytes.
what? Why is the sky blue?
What?
Hey? Why is grass green? Why is there caffeine in that particular intra? We don't ask these questions. We just enjoy.
Fucking hell. Well,
Yeah,
right
honestly,
for you,
mate.
I bet you drink that thing. You didn't even know there's caffeine in it because 150 milligrams of caffeine, straight over your head. Nothing.
Brother Stockton. I have known for a very long time that there's 150 milligrams of caffeine in that particular intra because someone told me the same. I bought one at 9 o'clock at night, went in there, trained, and there was like, oh, you're not going to sleep tonight because there's 150 milligrams of caffeine. I was like, well, for starters, that's not a lot. I will still sleep pretty fine. And secondly, that's a bit mad. Right, the question that I've now got is why aren't more companies putting caffeine in their intra?
It's a valid question, I guess.
I
Because a lot
suppose
of people would
there's
have
the cost.
caffeine before they train. So it's like if
I
you had
know.
400 milligrams of
Exactly.
caffeine before you train, and then you have another 150, yeah, 550 milligrams of caffeine. And again, rookie numbers for you, but not for everyone else, mate.
Yeah, you're just selling it to me even more.
They should up it. They should increase it to like 300 milligrams, I reckon.
Maybe that's the business idea, mate.
Yes. What can we call it?
Triple heart intra bypass.
Yes, I like it. Atrial fibrillation. That's what we'll call it.
Yes.
Is it atrial?
Or
Arterial?
intrial.
Fibrillation.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright, mate. I'm alright.
Sound. Right. People, thank you very much for listening.
Yeah,
if you like this
that's
episode.
Episode 108 or something.
108.
Mate, I'm frustrated. You know, because I've spoke to you about it. But after we recorded this podcast last week, I was like, oof, I don't feel particularly great. And then I went and went and had a little bit of a nap, went and trained, went for a massage, and then as like the day was going on, I was literally just becoming more self-aware of how much of a pickle I was going to be in. I could just tell my body just hurt.
Yeah.
And yeah, lo and behold, went to bed. Just having like cold sweats and stuff. And then I just kept waking up in the night, either freezing or melting hot, and I just could not breathe.
As soon as you get like the chills and fever, that's when you know it's like something nasty.
It's game over.
You went for your massage. Did your body start like aching?
So I'm quite an easy person to crack.
Yeah.
And when I was going in, I was like, I really don't feel good. And she was like, oh, I will look after you, Josh. She's Thai.
Oh, I would never have guessed.
Did my accent give that away? Am I going to get cancelled for that?
I didn't hear any accent.
Okay. Right, okay, Tom. Maybe a little bit of editing just on that little tiny bit, and maybe then I won't get cancelled.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Right, okay. So I went in, I said, I'm really not feeling great. She's like, don't worry. Lay on the bed. Shut your eyes, go to sleep. Yeah. She's got this. She sounds exactly like me. So I laid there, and she was trying to crack my back, because that's generally how they start in Thai massage. They're like, crack your back, loosen you off, and then hammer you. And she was like, yeah, your back isn't cracking, sir. I was like, yeah, oh God, great. She's like, you are going to be poorly. I was like, thank you very much. I cannot wait. So yeah, that's just been great fun.
She sounds lovely. Well, I hope she's not ill now.
Oh no, she's texted me today to confirm for tonight and asked if I asked how I am.
Oh, this is where you go there. She's like,
yeah.
Josh.
Oh. No. Don't do
really
it.
Good impression. Like, why are you not doing it here?
I'm so scared of getting cancelled.
Yeah. Don't censor yourself, bro. It's fine.
Me and Annabella's family were discussing getting cancelled the other day, and
right.
I don't think I am cancelable.
Why?
Really? Well, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm not racist. I'm not a bad person. So if someone's going to cancel me, they're going to go out of their way to try and cancel me. They're going to try and make something that I've done look way worse than what it actually was. Do you know what I mean?
You've got to have at least like one controversial opinion. Come on.
I've probably got controversial opinions, mate.
Share one.
No.
Come on, all you got to say, but I'm just joking at the end.
Right, okay. Right, I'm not joking though, because I don't joke. You know that. I think Sheffield is the best city in the UK. Done.
That's PG. That's so PG.
I think people in Sheffield are much nicer than any other place in the UK.
What?
You know that comment that you said to me when you first moved?
Yeah.
Yeah. That, honestly, makes me very happy. Tom basically said that everyone, you walk around Sheffield and everyone like almost smiles at you.
Yeah.
And I noticed that. I go out on my walks, see people like little smiles. I'm like, this is my home. This is where I belong.
These are my people. Yeah, I think it's people that generally like. There's levels to it, isn't it? Like you go to London, no one gives a shit. Like no one gives a shit. You're just another droid in the Matrix. You know, you're just in everyone's way. That's what you are when you're in London. You know, everyone's just get the fuck out of my way. Stop it, mate. If anyone's not watching the video, he's literally like looking me in the eyes as he drinks his Monster. Now he's licking the can and he's always putting it somewhere quite, you know.
Oh, baby.
It's fine. I like it. I like a challenge. But yeah, and then I moved to Manchester. I haven't lived in London. I just hate going to London. Moved to Manchester and I was like, okay, it's like a toned down version of London. Like everyone's pretty sound. Everyone's still a bit more like locked in, if you know what I'm trying to say, like going about their day. But then you move to Sheffield and it's like that even less. It's like everyone's just kind of even more chill, you know. But then there's still enough city where people are like getting after it, you know. So yeah, it's a good one. It's an interesting one. And then you go to Rotherham and like everyone's just really nice, like so nice.
You've still not been to Rotherham.
I have.
Yeah. All right, you go to Ultraflex. You've still not been to True Rotherham.
True Rotherham. Ooh. Okay, I'm sure it's lovely. Instilled with culture.
When do you want to go?
And
When do you want to go?
Well, I didn't like block out any time on my calendar for it. But if you've got somewhere to show me, I can get that done.
Yeah. I reckon we could vlog it and post it on this YouTube.
BSB day out.
Yeah.
What about BSB meetup in the heart of Rotherham?
Oh,
like your favourite bit.
There's actually a place called. It might be called the Heart or something like that, which is a community centre where quite a lot of people go for like Alcoholics Anonymous or Talk to Frank kind of jobs. We could host it there.
I'm sure, like if we want to rent that out, it wouldn't be too bad.
Oh yeah. Sure, they'll be up for it.
Yeah, sound. I'm keen for that, mate.
Lovely. Anyway, right, on to more pressing matters. At the weekend, there was two big shows. Right, number one, there was PCA Coventry. Yeah, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Not controversial, not stupidly. I don't know why people got so bloody fired up about it. Just a ridiculous show. And then there was the NPA, the Natural Physique Association. And I went to the NPA.
To the better show.
Yep.
Hang on. I've just got a call coming through.
Oh.
2 seconds.
So I tell the people about my experience at the NPA.
Yeah, go on.
So I've been to this particular show a few times now. Maybe 2 or 3 years in a row. And don't get me wrong, the NPA, they're not the biggest federation. They don't do many shows. But bloody hell, I'm glad that they don't. Because they are the longest shows ever. Ever. I think they were like literally 30... In fact, they actually did a photo of everyone that was in the show. They managed to fit everyone on the stage for a team photo. Mm-hmm. And yet the show was like 8 or 9 hours.
Fucking hell. What time did it start?
12ish, 11:30, 12.
Okay.
Then it finished around 8.
Yeah, that's long. That's a late start.
I'm saying around 8. Yeah, I'm going off of what someone has told me because I obviously left because that amount of time at a show is pretty pointless. But they did the I don't know if you've ever been to a BMBF show, but they basically do a morning show. then they have an interval, and then they do the awards. Or
Right.
how the BNBF do it, they do it probably a little bit better, is that they do comparisons in the morning, individual routines and awards in the afternoon. Whereas at the NPA, it was comparisons and individual routines, which you might think, oh, there's not that many people, won't take that long. It was taking them like 20 odd minutes to do a class of 2 or 3 people. It was long, extremely long. And then a 30-minute interval. 30-minute intervals.
Jesus.
What the hell's that about? So, yeah, having been there, I am very grateful for every other federation in the UK for putting the effort in that they do. Thank you. Lee, that's to you. Ryan Alexander, Steph, you guys, very grateful.
Yeah, it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, obviously, because it's a smaller show, there's no need to drag it out to like make it a full day. Like, if anything, that will put people off from competing there more, just to try and get like people's money worth or make it a full show. It's like, nah, like just make it quick, make it efficient. If it's a smaller show, it's a smaller show. But if it's well ran, then people will be like, fuck me, that was good. You know, like I want to come back to this.
See, that's it. It's like there were plenty of people in the crowd, you know, coaches that might look at that and go, oh, it's not a very big show. If I've got a client that wants to compete but doesn't want to do like the whole, you know, PCA or UK DFBA British finals, all that kind of shebang.
Yeah.
NPA's quite a nice, you know, small federation to almost like bed people in.
Yeah.
I will not be doing that going forwards because it truly was so unbelievably long.
Yeah, and I was literally about to say that, like, you know, coaches a lot of the time give federations so much business. And if you as a coach, even, you know, because you've gone there for the whole day like you did, like, now you're not going to want to put people in there, are you?
No. Not if it's run like that again.
No.
No way.
So.
I think they started off by saying that it was going to be a straight run-through format, which is how the PCA do it, where you come on, comparisons, routine, awards, then you're done. Mm-hmm. And then they just didn't do that.
Right.
So, yeah, it was very confusing, very weird.
Yeah,
but
I think
very local to me. Only took me 30 minutes to get there, which is always a good thing.
Yeah, to be fair, you saved the time on driving. So,
I think there you go.
Again, like, take note from people that are doing well with it, like PCA. I feel like a lot of federations can learn a lot from PCA.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
And then that brings us on to the actual PCA show itself. Obviously, it was the PCA. Was it
Coventry?
Coventry. What I'm about? There's not even a PCA Derby, is there? Is there a Derby show?
There was the Naturals. That was in Derby.
Yeah, true. So yeah, obviously, pretty big show, catching a lot of attention on social media for various reasons, but the main reason being obviously the classic physique division, wasn't it?
Do you want to get Instagram up?
Already on it, mate. Right,
oh, all right, Tommy boy. So we had our natty godfather, Mr. AJ Morris, competing in the classic physique division, and AJ won. Wonderful. Mm-hmm. You know, there was no kind of robbery this week where some little junior boy beat him. Nothing like that. It was just, gosh, AJ did classic and AJ won. Great.
Senior Morris.
Yeah. Now, what doesn't make sense to me is you're going to have to go on the reels to get the guy that came second.
Look at that smolder. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you what, though, could have blended his hairline in a bit more. Sorry, AJ.
Yeah, whoever's done that, they've been lazy, haven't they? Just put fake tan in his hair, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, just get a little roller on it, you know?
Yeah.
So, coming down.
Oh, we're there.
There.
Right, so this is obviously AJ. Right. Very classic in my eyes.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could look at it and go, he's got gaps in his physique. No shit, he's natty. You know, you're not going to have a complete physique in your 20s when you are natural.
Yeah.
Right? There's bound to be big areas for improvement still.
Uh-huh. Condition, no.
Condition, can't knock it. The criteria for classic, in my eyes, you cannot... That is, in my eyes, pretty close to what the criteria is. It's a V-taper. It's balanced. You know, the top half, the bottom half, it matches very well. And the posing's great. The posing's pretty bang on. I'd say there's only one pose that AJ does that I look at and go, oh, I'm not a fan of that. And that's when he kind of does his, like, turn to the side.
To the side.
Yeah. Back thing. Like, I love this. This is sick. Love that. Yeah, nice one. He's going to do it in a sec, I think. That. Me personally, I don't think that flows particularly well. It's kind of like he jumps into it and then, anyway, faces to the rear. And, well, yeah.
That's wicked.
Get the guy that came second on.
Shaboosh.
So AJ beat this guy, right, who, in my eyes, he's got the wrong trunks on. He's a bodybuilder. And I know you can only get compared to who's on stage with you, because obviously I kept up to date with everything that this guy was saying as well. You know, he was, what was he, 10 pounds under his cap?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, in classic. But the shape of him and how he poses isn't very classic. It's very bodybuildery. So if it's based off of the criteria, AJ's more classic. AJ should be winning a classic class. If it was a bodybuilding class, you could make an argument that this guy has more muscle than AJ and is in, from what you can see on these videos, similar condition. Then you probably make an argument that this fella, Mitchell Clark, should be taking the win.
Yeah. It's it's
His
one of these
posing
things.
is truly awful.
Yeah, but I'm assuming he's been in, like, he's competed in, I don't know, like, this is just my assumption here. He's competed in bodybuilding before, and then now he's moved over to classic. And obviously he's, like, picking up the classic posing, right? Which is what it looks like to me. But again, I don't know the guy. And obviously the main argument here is he's got more muscle, he's just as conditioned. But that isn't everything. Like, you know, classic physique is not about just being the biggest guy. It's about who has the most aesthetically pleasing, like, physique on stage. And yes, he's under his weight cap, but that doesn't matter. Like, you are, you know, you can still be too big for your frame to lose your classic shape. So if you look at some guys that, for instance, like, that have then gone from, you know, they were in classic physique, and then they just started looking a little bit too much like bodybuilders, even though they were still under their weight caps. So then they've made the transition over to, like, 212 or to, like, you know, open bodybuilding. Keon Pearson, right, for instance, Keon Prodigy, he obviously competed in classic, and then everyone was like, no, you're you know, still in his weight cap. He still had a lot left of his weight cap. And everyone was like, oh no, like, you're looking a bit too much like a bodybuilder now. Go over to 212 and you'll dominate. And that's what he did.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So
yeah, go back onto AJ. You know, now that this guy's been on the screen, there's no. I don't even need to be at the show. It's not even. It's close in terms of muscularity. That guy's obviously more muscular, but shape and condition, AJ has absolutely smoked him.
yeah, and
What is like that side chest compared to the other guys? Jeez, come on, man.
yeah, we're not knocking the guy. Like, he's good.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a wicked bodybuilder, but, like, again, like, PCA judges on the whole, I think they do a pretty fucking good job. You know,
Very good.
there's not
Very
many
good.
times I looked at, like, results of PCA and, like, oh my god, that's an absolute robbery. And, like, it's just one of those things where someone's got, like, a little bit of clout, like AJ. The quick thing to do is be like, oh yeah, PCA have done this as, like, a bit of a, you know,
Yeah. They want to get an
advantage on their
AJ's
side kind of thing, the
yeah,
motive.
Yeah. It's like you can see a comment there. Go back. Sorry, mate. Go back. This is why I'll never compete again. Robbery at its best. Stephen Donahue. Sorry, bro. You need to get your eyes tested.
This is why I'll never compete again. Well, you can compete again. Just make sure you do the right classes, mate.
Yeah. It's why I'll never compete again. I look like a bodybuilder, but I want to do classic, and I know I'm going to get penalised. Good
if it's
idea,
happened to
mate.
him-
Don't compete again.
If it's happened to him, it's gonna happen to me. I've never competed and thought, fuck, I was robbed. I was robbed. I've always agreed with the most of the decisions that I've been been in. I think that's probably because I know I'm just in the right category. I just either show up on the day at my best or I'm not. So there we go.
Yeah.
Stephen, don't get put off from bodybuilding, bro. Like, do it. Come on, just pick the right class.
Stephen, if you're a listener to the podcast as well, right? Just chill out, bro. It's not that deep. Fuck's sake.
This guy.
Robert Dickinson, he's robbed. He's robbed.
No, but he's got nice shape. He's just not conditioned enough.
Yeah.
So, we also had another little arrival, a surprise arrival to the show, didn't we?
Oh yeah, bit of Ella. We
Bit of
never
Ella.
talk about girls on here, do we? Let's talk about Ella.
Come on.
Yeah, Ella's sick. She had wellness.
Yeah. Have they got a reel of her? Come on, show us the reel.
I bet they reached their real limit.
Is there a real limit?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Real, bro.
Jesus Christ.
What a fantastic bodybuilder, Tom.
No, I know. It's impressive.
Sarah Page.
Come on.
Wowzer. Right, let's... what was the thing that you wanted to talk about? Oh, right, sorry. Final thing. AJ did not rob the PCA. That guy that came second did not get robbed. AJ was far more classic than that guy. If you are arguing with this, you're just jealous of AJ.
Big Mark taking the dub. Let's go, Mark.
Yep. Big Marky boy. I think he's done now as well, which is good.
That's the season?
Yeah. Mark's I think Mark's the same age as me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's this? What?
Hold up.
Sorry, audio listeners. Tom's just getting some random American bloke on the screen. Someone
You'll
called
see.
Sean. Is this the dancing guy? Ah, right. So did he do this again when he last competed?
No, he did a toned down version of it. Because I think he's okay, yeah, I actually kind of do want to get to the Masters Olympia.
Shit, is he an IFBB pro?
Yeah, bro.
Oh my days. He did that on stage.
If you break it down though, mate, he's actually got a mad physique. Yeah, he did that
Yeah.
in the IFBB Olympia qualifier, mate. Come on.
Oh, bro.
Of course, look who's liked it.
I
Kez.
can't see, but is it Kez?
I hope Kez does this on stage, bro.
Oh, dear.
I think Kez should have posing lessons with him. As in,
I bet Kez looks at this stuff and he just goes, I've got content for days here, boys.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Class. And then there was another one as well. Another very, very controversial one recently, bro. Let me just get it up. Sorry, people. I'm really, really bringing you the sauce. Here we go. It was this show. You're going to know which one it is immediately, I think.
Oh, is it the light guy? Oh, no. Oh, this geezer.
Oh, my God.
He's terrifying.
Huh? It is quite scary, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a pretty scary fella.
He's got some. This guy's got some demons, bro. I don't know what he was pointing to there either. So anyway, people that are listening just audio only, what we're looking at here is basically, for the last video, was a men's physique guy, Mr. Sean T, dancing on stage, like during his actual routine. And then we're watching another guy here at the Twin City Open 50-plus bodybuilding finals routine. And he is literally just like dancing, like just fully dancing.
No, he ain't, mate. He's performing. He's singing.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's fucking... Basically, like, if you went to, like, Download Festival and watched Metallica, this guy would be at the front of the stage. And now he's doing, like... Oh, my God. Yeah, what do you think, bro?
Yeah, terrible.
Fair enough. That's all I wanted to speak about.
Yeah, that's dreadful. At the MPA, someone came on stage wearing a cape and pretended to be Superman.
Did he take it off during a routine?
Yeah, of course he did, mate. He did the big reveal of his back. He kind of did a rear double and then just
tore it off.
Yeah, and then it revealed this back that belonged, that it literally did belong to Ronnie Coleman.
Please tell me that he still kept his pants on though. His thongs.
Unfortunately, he did. Yes.
No rear glute spread.
No.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, anyway, what's your thoughts? Because obviously people are saying, it's your posing routine. You should be able to have some creativity in regards to what it is that you do with your routine. Let me just stop sharing. So a little bit of dancing in there. Nothing wrong with
I think my opinion on it is pretty straightforward.
There's technically no rules to say.
I think if you're an amateur, do what you want. That guy that you've just had up, Mr. Screamer, he's not in condition to push for a pro card. I'm not being harsh in saying that.
Presentation-wise, he could edge for it,
Yeah. I'm not sure a pro card in what. I don't know if they give the dance mat pro cards or
Dance Revolution.
Yeah. Looked like he just needed a bloody Guitar Hero thing, and
Literally. Yeah.
He was a living room rock star.
Look, it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, it's a bodybuilding show, and you're marked on your physique, not your dancing skills. And I get it; everyone's got like a creative input in regards to how they display their physique. But that Sean T's physique doesn't look any better dancing than what it does when he's hitting actual poses. It doesn't add anything to his physique, does it? The guy, Screamer guy, Metallica, him, I don't think there's... this sounds bad. There's not much he could have done in terms of his physique to like move up in the placings, right? But even then, his dancing did not add to his physique, did it?
No. Tom, are you all right to pause? I need a wee.
Of course we can, mate. Right, we're back. Josh has relieved himself. It's all that caffeine, bro. Diuretic effect,
Yeah. That's it.
So, how were we? We were talking about the dancing thing, yeah. My opinion, if it doesn't add to your physique, don't do it. It's a bodybuilding show, bro.
Yeah, completely agree. Hey, Tom, do you think it's that Gymshark have got everyone else in a checkmate situation now that they've announced Sam Sulek is an official athlete?
Well, as soon as they signed you, mate, I was like, they're doing pretty good,
They're stepping things up.
I think you're a bigger signing than Sulek, personally, but there we go.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Tom. Very, very, very kind of you.
So when you're linking up with Sam then, like, have you got him in the DMs? Like, are you go around his house?
Yeah. So basically, he messaged me a few weeks ago and he was like, hey, bro, it would be really cool if we could hook up. Seeing that you've signed with Gymshark, would love that to happen to me. And I just opened it and left him on red.
Oh, I like it. Power move.
Yeah, power move. Right. It's what I used to do, but back in my dating days, it's what I always used to do. Even if I had to message first to get them to respond, I would then just ignore them for a bit.
Abundance mindset. I've got better things to be doing than be talking to you right now.
Yeah, literally, I saw it, I just went...
Yeah.
And then obviously just sent him a little congrats message, and I said, maybe you could be in town like in 2 months' time.
He was like, "Hey, Josh, I'm gonna be in Sheffield in 2 months
Sheffield
on a Monday." He's like, "Do you wanna hit up chest, bro?" And you're like, "No, sorry, bro, I got check-ins."
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sick. But yeah, pretty good move on Gymshark's part. I'm sure they've paid for it. I'm sure they've
Oh yeah,
shelled out a few pennies for it, but it's probably his pennies to them really.
Yeah, probably is, mate. And to be honest, right, when there were all that like grief last year that Gymshark were having with regards to athletes, like, they don't do this right, they don't do that. If you look at the people that they no longer work with versus the people that they do work with, I bet the people that they got rid of were such pains in the arse to work with. It is untrue. Like, imagine what they're like as individuals, like the TikTok crew.
Yeah,
painful.
In
fact, you've met some of them, haven't you? That made the switch from Gymshark to Vanquish. We're not going to name names, obviously.
I don't. To be honest, I don't keep up with it. Like, I don't know any of them that have switched over from Gymshark.
You met some of the TikTok crew, though, didn't you, Tom?
Oh, I've met some TikTokers, bro. Yeah, and
I
haven't spoken to said TikTokers again since. I just keep myself to myself, mate. But no, one thing I am rating though, I think one thing that like VQ's done well is they've always stuck to their roots of bodybuilding, right? And I think one thing I like about Gymshark now is like they are going back to their roots, and it's clear moves like obviously getting Bumstead on board, Sulek on board, obviously you especially,
Eagles.
I just oh yeah, Jack. I mean Jack's okay. I think it's good that they're going back to their roots though, like fully, because there is a lot of people out there that are like passionate about Gymshark and whatnot, and just getting that fucking bodybuilder cult back, Like the days of like the aesthetics crew, like Jeff Side and all them lot. Like who is it? Matt Ogus, Chris. Oh, there was another one called Chris something. But anyway, those guys back then, they were like the OG Gymshark guys, weren't they?
Yeah.
And that was like the generation that inspired me,
And now we're going back because we've got Sam, Chris, Ryan Terry, Jack Eagles. Oh my god!
Isn't it? It's pretty mad, though, isn't it? Like to think like, when you were younger and like buying Gymshark or buying some like the earlier like VQ stuff, and it's like there was like people on the teams back then that like I like looked up to, like I just thought they were fucking cool, and like they motivated us to a degree. And now it's like to be like working with those companies to some extent is fucking cool.
It's wild, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you meet Jeremy Buendia?
Yeah.
What did you go down to Muscle Works for that? Was it Muscle Works?
No, so it was what was it called? I've forgotten the name of the gym, but yeah, it was when we did quite a few meetups last year, towards the end of the year. But yeah, like Buendia was there, quite a few people, mate. Who else was there? Jose was there. Jose was there. Buendia was there. Yeah, some like proper OGs, mate, and it was decent. Jeremy's a nice guy as well, like genuinely like really sounded. Yeah.
No, but like imagine the full circle of that, where you get into a sport because of an individual, and then you're literally rubbing shoulders with them. Like, it's just insane.
Yeah, they had a punch bag in that gym, and we were all just fucking like Buendia was just like smashing it. Everyone was just punching it. Just, people getting
and it's
tattoos.
like that. Them moments where you're like, "Fucking hell, I've looked up to this bloke for ages. Now he's smashing a punch bag in, literally in front of me."
Yeah. Just wild. But yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to see it happening, mate. Back to the roots. Because me and you are such hardcore fucking bodybuilders. It's only right that we work with hardcore bodybuilding companies.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Though, like, for the listeners, for anyone that like idolizes someone, trust me, I have idolized Ryan Terry for far too long. I've told the story so many times as well, but my uncle used to clean Ryan Terry's windows when I was like 15 years old, and he used to tell me about, oh yeah, Ryan, he does this, he does that, he does this for his ab training, I've seen him do it. And now to be sponsored by the same people as him, is truly, truly crazy. So anything that like you look at, listeners, and you think, oh, that could never happen to me, I could never be that guy, just keep fucking turning up. Just keep working.
Yeah.
You will literally get there if you work long enough and hard enough.
Yeah, I think it only happens to people that have like a genuine passion for what they do. realistically, because every kid wants to be sponsored by Gymshark or like VQ. Like the amount of people that have had message me. Do you ever get messages now from people saying, "Hey, like, can you put me in contact with so and so?"
Bro,
Like,
I've got a new thing that is awful. People
What?
booking calls in with me, and then on the call, oh yeah, sorry, I'm not interested in coaching. I want to know how. That's happened 4 times since I signed with them.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah, but I can see it coming a mile off now.
Right.
They don't talk about coaching at all. They're talking about like YouTube and Instagram and the shit that really doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so annoying, so frustrating.
Like, I don't know about you, but I never like did what I was doing, thinking, oh, I need to get a sponsorship. I'm gonna get a sponsorship. I need it. It just came my way. All my sponsorships just came my way.
I know, but like as well, they're all relative sponsorships. Neither of us are getting a salary. It's like we're yes, we work with these awesome brands, but we're still like the bottom tier for all of them. Like, you don't want to be coming to us asking how we've done it, because we've not done it yet.
No.
Sam's done it. Sam Sulek's done it. He's top tier. Congrats.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't.
Yeah, no. But it's still very cool. You know, it's still very, very cool. And you still earn money, still, and whatnot, and just being involved with that anyway is more of like a privilege in itself. Just to be associated. So yeah, it's cool. Don't look for it. Just work, and good shit comes your way. Fight your vape, attract your tribe.
Absolutely. Abso-freaking-fruitly, mate.
Did you have any questions, mate?
I've got 4.
Come on, then. Oh, people are firing them in.
How many have you got?
None.
Oh.
I forgot to put a story up, mate.
You're useless.
Make him good.
Right, Tam. You have to lose one sense. What sense and why? I.e. sight, touch, smell, hearing. What would you lose?
Is pain one?
Touch.
Oh. If you lose
Sight,
touch, then you
sound,
can't.
Taste. Smell. Hearing. How many senses have you got? 5, innit?
Hang on, but aren't like smell and taste the same thing?
There's 5. No, they're different. Taste. How's smell and taste the same? That'll be like, I can smell shit, or I can taste it.
No, but like, when you pinch your nose, like, you can't taste. So that they are very two interlinked senses.
I suppose they are, but they're still separate senses, aren't they?
I'll lose smell. I more often say to myself, oh, that doesn't smell good, rather than like, oh, that smells lovely. So I'd rather just lose smell.
So, with touch, is that the sensation of holding something in your hand?
Anywhere, bro. So, like, down there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is that the first thing that got to your mind?
Yeah.
Am I going to be able to bust some nuts?
I could cope with not being able to feel in my hands,
Yeah.
There'll be no more honker-honkers, but everything else will be fine. I can still get my back tickled.
Is it in
There's
yet?
no more honker-honkers.
You wouldn't feel anything, would you? Is it in yet? I don't know. You tell me.
You're asking the wrong guy. I've got no fucking sense of touch. Maybe.
Oh, you'd be a good porn star though, wouldn't you? Like, you'd be able to just go forever.
Yeah, but it'd be one of them where like you wouldn't enjoy your work. What do you get out of it? Genuinely nothing.
Bonnie Blue would love you. Go all day.
God. Oh, disgusting pig. I hate that girl. I hate her. I say every so often when her like viral stuff of her talking nonsense on Instagram comes up, I'm just like, I hate you. What you're doing to the world is awful.
How old do you think she is?
Oh, don't tell me that she's younger than me.
How old do you think?
Oh, 24, 23? Oh, she's disgusting.
She's 26.
All right. Yeah, she's still vile.
To me, she looks like in her 30s. Oh my god, I'm not trying to be a dick here, right? But she does look a bit older. But yeah, interesting one. How have we gotten to Bonnie Blue? I don't know. That was my fault.
Well, you said that if I didn't have a sense of touch, then she'd love me.
Yeah, she would. To be fair, yeah. You like equate
right.
1,000 guys, you know. Anyway, carry on.
I would probably sacrifice hearing.
Are you telling me that smell gives you more pleasure and joy than music?
Oh, you've took smell.
Oh.
I only didn't say smell because you took smell.
What? Is it we can only have one like
I thought I'd just do something different, Tom, for fuck's sake.
Okay, fair enough. Well,
because you took smell, I would sacrifice my hearing.
What are you doing that for?
All right, okay, then. Smell as well, then.
There we go. Yeah.
Right. And for the same reason as you probably smell more bad things on a daily basis than good.
Yeah, imagine
right, Tom.
Go to the toilet and be like, ooh.
Tom Shrimplin. What an interesting name. I don't think you've ever asked a question for the pod before, mate. Welcome to the show. What one body part would you swap with Tom and vice versa?
And this is where Josh bursts out laughing because he wouldn't swap any body parts with me.
If I had to, I would.
What?
Are we still men's physique competitors?
Yes.
I'll probably take your quads.
What? Because mine are functional and yours not?
Yeah.
Is that not for aesthetic purposes, just functionality? Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't swap calves. No way. I walked into the gym the other day and I saw Tom sat on the leg press doing calf raises. I was like, oh, poor bugger doing calves and his legs are that small. And then I realised it was Tom.
You're such a dick. Do you know that?
Mate, I just think you need to do them differently. I think you just need to do them the way that I do them.
What do you mean train them like you like? I literally do the same machines as you.
You don't. You don't.
Yeah, I do. Okay.
You don't.
Well,
you do them in a silly way.
Josh thinks he's got great calves, right? His brother doesn't even train, like really, like every now and then, and he's got fucking good legs. So just shut your face, Josh, mate. All right.
I've told you why me and Jack have better calves than the average person, haven't I?
Because you walk on your tiptoes. Because you're weird.
My dad used to make us walk up hills on our tiptoes when we were growing up.
I'm sure that's not the only reason.
I promise you now, right? The son. I promise you this is what Sebco used to do. Oh, okay, Dad. At the time, I had no idea who Sebco was. I used to think that he had the biggest calves in the world.
Fair enough. To be fair, if you met Josh's dad, you would believe this story.
Oh, he's come out with some right stories recently. You know, obviously, because me and Annabella's getting married. He keeps telling me stories about on the run up to him getting married to my mum. Bear in mind, my mum and dad have been divorced for 27 years. He's like telling me these random stories. I'm like, I don't need to know this.
Jesus.
Yeah, very, very, very interesting bloke is our Richard.
Richard. What's wrong with my back?
What would you take from me?
What would I take from you? Do you want to answer my question first?
What's wrong with your bike? I think in a rear relax, which is the men's physique shot, it doesn't look very 3D.
Right.
Rear double, yeah, fine. Good shot. But that's not for the majority of natural men's physique posing. That's not on the criteria. It's only there for PCA.
Okay. If you say so. What would I take?
I'll tell you what you can. The shoulder.
What?
You'd take my shoulder.
I'll take your fucking shoulder right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I would take your. I think I'd just take like, I don't know. Your calves. Don't like anything else.
Great. Nothing else. I'm happy to keep placing second and third. I'm joking.
Yes.
I'm joking, Tom. I'm joking.
Fuel to the fire, baby.
Yeah, that's it. Tom's going to stop this podcast, drive to the gym, and just train chest.
Yeah.
All day.
Yeah.
2 more questions. Charlotte Selby. She goes out with one of my clients. Biggest pet peeve in the industry. Brackets, coaching wise, and athletes / competing.
I said this in your YouTube video yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah.
Athlete wise, it is the Bluetooth remote in the mouth for check-ins.
Yeah.
They're like old men that like their like false teeth are falling out.
Yeah. Very bizarre. Very bizarre.
Yeah. Because you can do the majority of poses with it in your hand, but you know, push like that or front shot,
Yeah.
whatever.
I think coaching wise for me, it is people posting, doing check-ins or new starter things. I just find it so bizarre.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to actually put this out there. I don't think I've only just noticed this. I never ever post client check-ins or anything like that. It doesn't slow down my growth as a coach.
I've seen you do highlights.
Highlights of
like,
what?
If it's like check-in as in like a photo and a comparison, you'll like put that on your story.
I'll share transformation posts that I'm posting.
No, I've seen it on your story.
I bet I've not done anything like that. I bet I've only done that with competitors as well.
Mm-hmm. What I mean, like as in like shots from like a check-in or something.
Yeah, that like for instance, say if someone's like 4 weeks out, I might put it on there, and I think I'm doing that really to try and get them a little bit more traction.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So like, such and such is 4 weeks out, right? They're posting quite a lot. They quite like the attention of bodybuilding. I'll give them a little story mention. If it was down to me, I really wouldn't. I'd post results. That's it.
Yeah. So like with that, when I've like posted in the past on my story, I'm always thinking, right, cool. Like I know this person will like it. They will actually like the fact that I'm sharing it on there, and that will be like a motivating factor for them. There's like a nod. Obviously, you say it to them anyway. Like, you know, you say it to them, like, you know, in their check-ins and whatnot. But, like, people do sometimes appreciate that. Obviously, some people don't want to be shared on stories and whatnot, which is absolutely fine. But I know some people, especially if they're, like, in the depths of prep, like you said, and they get a bit of a shout-out. Like, I know John Joe's going to fucking love that shit, you know? Or I know some of my other competitive boys as well. So, yeah, it just depends on, like, who it is.
I think as well, right? So in the back of my mind, it's probably one of the reasons why I'm not posting physique shots that much at the minute. You should do this for the process rather than the outcome.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't sign up with a coach for them to be for me to try and get an increase in followers from them sharing me on their stories. Mm-hmm. Like, I just think that you're getting your wires crossed a little bit on what it is that you're trying to achieve here.
Yeah. Yeah, the one thing I'm not like a massive fan of is like when people like, say if it's like a really heartfelt message.
Oh, I hate that. Hate it so much.
You know, and it's just like stop airing people's like, you know, that's for you as a coach more than anything. That's for you, you know.
Yeah.
Know. So, yeah.
I had a call with a client of mine a while ago. We're talking about like promoting yourself on Instagram, and I said how much I hate doing that. And in my eyes, it is the equivalent of masturbating in the mirror. Like if I see it all the time, and like, you know, everyone knows who I'm on about without having to mention any kind of names. But if you receive a message and you straight away look at it and go, yes, screenshot, post, boom. You've got issues, mate.
I've seen a few people do it though. I wouldn't say that you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, no, but exactly. There's a few people, you know, I'm on about.
Yeah.
I don't need to go, I see this person do it, that person do it. Da, da, da. It's cringy. Everyone doing it is frigging cringy.
Not. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's really nice.
I've never looked at a message and gone, oh, that's really lovely. And, you know, because I speak to people and speak to my clients, people look at it and go, that is really bizarre that they are doing that. It's like, yeah, it is. But they think it's good marketing.
Yeah.
Just keep masturbating in the mirror, bro.
It's because of like a lot of like business mentors have instilled that into people. And it's
What, the chiefs of masturbating in the mirror?
Yeah, literally. So it's just
literally.
Like,
you got bros writing books now.
I was going to say today, actually, I was like, is there anything that I can do to just remove coaching mentors from my Instagram? As in, like, I don't follow them, but they are fucking everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like ads. Was it Charlie Johnson or something like that? He's got some like bot just messaging me all the time, like fucking leave me alone. You know? I don't like, it'll be like I put up a story about, I don't know, about a car or something like that, or I'd be like, cool car, bro. I'm like, number one, this isn't you. Number two, stop trying to use psychological tactics on me using like relatability and you know, same interests and whatnot, so they're going to be open to conversation to you. Yada yada yada. Fuck off. You know, yeah. I just want to remove them.
Yeah. Hate him. So I guess you could say that is the cringe or the pet peeve.
Yeah.
Crap salespeople.
Yeah.
Just be good at your job.
Yeah. Be good at your job. It's like, I know a lot of people now like are getting into coaching straight away as well, aren't they? And this is a bit of a side thing, but like, think, oh, how are these coaches like doing so well? Like, you know, they're doing X amount per month, and you know, it seems like they've done it all so fast. What you didn't see is that coach was actually a PT for like 8 years beforehand.
Yeah.
And then they've transitioned into like online coaching over the last few years. Of course, they're going to do well.
Yeah.
And I think that's why business mentors and coaching mentors are doing so well now, because there's this flurry of like, even like clients, that people that I've worked with and people that I've coached, that then are like, oh, this is fucking good. Tom gets to do this as a job. I want some of this.
Yeah.
And then they end up going to a business mentor. And, you know, even I've spoken to clients in the past and how much they've spent on them. And it's like, fucking, like, you got to invest in yourself. You've absolutely got to invest into yourself. It's the best investment you'll make. But yeah, wild.
Tom, I want to tell you something. And I then want us to decide whether we put this in the podcast or not.
Go for it, people. You'll find out.
You know, last time that we kind of like went in on business mentors,
Yeah.
I had one reach out to me.
Right.
That was like, I've seen what you've been saying. My service is X amount. My service is $6,500 for 3 months.
Right.
And I saw that, I was like, you fucking scum, I know what's coming next. I will provide you with my service for £400 for 3 months.
Right.
But you've got to come in and take on board what we're saying.
Right.
And I was like, you know what, sod it, research purposes, let's see what they're about. Did it. You know, I did 3 months. I actually did 4 because I forgot to cancel the payment for the following month.
So £400 per month.
Because I forgot to cancel the direct debit payment, I paid £800 for the following month.
Right. Okay.
I can honestly say, hand on heart, that it was just straight up bollocks. I went on a load of the calls, right? So like I'd be doing work with the calls on in the background, listening to what people were asking and what people were getting told to do. And I was like, what on earth is this? And these people have paid thousands to be on these calls.
Right.
They would be far better spending a fraction of that on a new camera and a mic and just making content.
Yeah.
But instead they're getting told all this utter crap about how to make sales in the DMs and all your processes. Oh, well, you're only as good as what your processes are. No. Just get good at being a coach. And they were like trying to tell people, oh, if you're doing loom check-ins, or if you've got a check-in process that requires someone to fill out a form, you're wasting your time and theirs. So what's the alternative? Well, once a week you do a group call. So once a week you do a group call. So you're going to charge, and I'm not even joking, they wanted me to charge £379 a month, right, for a group call once a week.
Do you know what it's all about, though? It's all about getting that monthly recurring revenue up for like a month or 2 months, and then all of your clients drop off, because then that business mentor can say, Josh Croggan, 20 grand a month.
So I saw this done with him, right? They had one of the guys that was like, that had clearly fallen completely and utterly in love with what they were saying. And he was like, right, your goal, you're going to hit 25k this next month. And this guy did it. It went from like 4.5 grand to 20 odd K in a month, but then nothing for 4 months.
There we go.
It's like, you may as well have just not took the upfront payment, because you're thinking that you're in a position that you're not in at all.
Yeah. And what you don't see behind the scenes as well is that person, to like get to that 25k for that 1 month, probably fucking had zero life quality, was stressed out their tree, sleep was trashed, hating the process to a degree. Get to the end and you're like, yeah, but I did 25k, and you're fucked. Like,
it was basically,
yes, you did 25k, but your outgoings, your expenses to actually make that 25k on editors, on advertisement, on blah 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 blah. So really,
virtual assistants, right? Yeah. Someone to do calls, right? So it was like 25k turnover, right? Yeah. Cost to accrue 25k was like 8k, which is insane in online coaching. And then the workload, obviously a big influx of workload in a very short period of time for someone that's clearly not got the experience. And then after that, dryness, but the mentorship kept using this guy as like a case study of, oh, well, he did it. Whoa. So his fault that he's not done it again. No. You've taught him a way of doing it that isn't scalable.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, you need money very, very quick. That's the way of doing it. Congratulations. But you also end up with fuck all afterwards.
Well, that's it. So like, okay, yeah, 25k revenue, but what was the take home? Probably about 5 grand. What he was doing before.
Yeah, and then split over 3 months or whatever it was that he did fuck all for.
You've earned less. You've earned less, and you feel like shit, and your clients have left you, and they've all got a sour taste in their mouth in regards to you as a coach. Stick to your guns, people.
Yeah.
Be fucking patient. You know?
Yeah. But if you're not wanting to... If you want a big coaching business, then you've got to be okay with having a little coaching business for a very long time. That just gets marginally bigger every month. Yeah.
I remember starting out, bro, and like I had 10 clients, or I had like 15 clients, I think it was, and they were all paying me like £100 to £125 per month, and that was enough for me to like get by at the time. And I was crunching the numbers, and I was like, oh, if I have 40 clients paying me £150, this was like back then, it's like I'm raking it in. I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh, sick. Like, it's just going to take me a long time to get there. You know? And like, how many years ago was that? That was 4 years ago now. And I've like now surpassed that. And it's, you know, you just stick to your fucking guns and that's it, man.
I think what I did when I first started out coaching was I looked at like what decent sized, like, you know, let's say chartered accountants that have been doing their job for 5 years. Look at how much money they earn in a year. And at the time it was like between 90 and 120k. And I was like, right, okay, well in year one I managed to earn, I think my first year of PTing and coaching, I did like around 18k. I was like, well, if I did another 18k next year and then another 18k, in 5 years time, I'm not going to be far off. And that's kind of like how I saw it. You know, if I've done it in a year, then realistically I am going to get better and momentum's going to build, so it'll double on the second year. Yeah. And so on. Not double every year, obviously. That's very fucking unrealistic. But marginal progress every day, every year.
Yeah, like, so there's going to be years that are better than others. There's going to be years that are slower than others. Like, there's going to be years where your income does double. You know, like I've had that, but you know, and it's well, you obviously hope it's not going to be, but you know, over time things may taper off a little bit. But it's like that's fine. You just need to be able to roll with it and just trust the process and trust your abilities. And like when you see, this is why, like, you know, because we're all human to a degree. Like even when you see like, oh, this person earned like 20 odd grand, you're like, how are they doing that in a month? You know, and then you actually sit down and actually evaluate it, just like we have done. And like what you don't see is the behind the scenes of what that's taken to actually get that. And just because that person has earned X amount per month doesn't mean that their business is profitable. You know, like for instance, just to give you like insight, my business is like, I think it's almost like 90% profitable, which is like, you want it less than that. You ideally want to be spending more money than that, but that's just because all of my income that I've built for myself, I've had to put very little money in to get that. If that makes sense, because I don't spend hundreds and hundreds of thousands of pounds on like ads and virtual assistants and etc. etc. That's like something to come in the future, but like right now, like it's just growing.
I think
like,
so like my mindset with all of it has changed a lot because of that mentorship. When I looked at the people that were like earning consistently, let's say 20 to 30k, they didn't strike me as people that were enjoying it at all. No. Right? I only want to do coaching at a level that I can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Right? It's too unpredictable. If you don't enjoy this game every single day, do something else. Mm-hmm. Just go and do something else. There's no point doing it if you don't enjoy it. You can end up like, coaching's one of the only industries where you could wake up one day and be like, oh fucking hell, I'm cushy, you know, everything's chilling, everything's consistent, and then literally in 24 hours time you could lose 7 or 8 clients, not have any kind of leads incoming, and be like, what the fuck's just happened there?
Or like you lose a client that you have a great connection with and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
You know,
no, but that happens. Yeah. So while ever I'm enjoying it, or while ever you will be enjoying it, continue. But the second that the enjoyment goes, don't try and bloody make it grow anymore. You're just going to end up utterly hating it.
Yeah, you do it for the lifestyle. You do it to have the freedom. You do it to be your own boss, and like you do it to help people at the end of the day. Like if you just see people as little fucking dollar signs, that's quickly the novelty of it is going to wear off. And then even if you do get to like X amount per month on your coaching business, and it's great, but like you hate it, then what the fuck are you doing it for? You know. So yeah, are you still there?
Swish. Yeah, I'm here. Thomas.
Yeah, sorry, it's just crashed on me. Hello, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, mate. I can hear you now.
Cool. I'm just going to pause it quickly.
Okay.
Sorry, people. We just had some connectivity issues, but we are back now. Where were we, Josh?
We're back, but we're going.
Yeah, going now.
Yeah. I don't think that there's anything else to say on like the coaching, the mentorship kind of spiel. It's been a bit of an everything kind of podcast, hasn't it?
It has, mate. Yeah. Why didn't that mentor like message me as well? Give me a discount.
I think because I was so passionate about my opinions on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if anything, right, if he's listening now, he's further cemented my opinion. Snake oil salesman, however you want to word it.
Yeah.
Nothing genuine at all. Thieves. Run.
Yeah, like years ago.
Fucking fast.
I've said this on the podcast before, but like years ago, I worked with one like for 2 months. And then I was just like, yeah, I kind of just get the fact, like, I understand, like, you know, some of this stuff's useful. It's like, oh yeah, you actually do have to like create some content that like resonates with people. Oh, you actually do need to like, you know, share more of your journey. And then I was just like, all right, cool, but all this DMing and, you know, sales scripts and just shit like that, I was like, nah, it's not a bit of me really. I'm just gonna eat shit for a long period of time, you know, and just trust the process.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. That's all I have to say on it.
Yeah. Lovely. Right. Let's wrap the podcast up here. People, thank you so much for listening. We'll see you in the next one where we will have... we'll have a show review from PCA Naturals 3. We've got a surprise coming along the way with that show as well. I may be in peak week. Who knows?
Oh, geez.
Cat's out the bag.
Cool. Right, people, thank you very much for listening. Like, subscribe. We're and a massive thank you as well for helping
500.
us 500 subscribers. Come on. We did say we was going to do a giveaway. Do they deserve it, do you reckon?
After us pit stop, see if they want to give anything.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
broke, bro. I need a business coach.
Yeah, too much money on those ads, bro. But yeah, thank you for 500 subs, people. We greatly appreciate it. Road to 1,000. So don't get lazy now. Please subscribe, like, comment, share it for the algorithm. Cold BMs. Put this on an ad. Whatever you want to do. Peace out. Love you to bits. Bye bye.